Hi there and welcome to the Die House Drumworks. The track that we're looking at here is a track called KFD from the Rockschool Grade 6 syllabus. It's in a drum and bass style, 170 crotches a minute, which can be a little bit off-putting. It's quite pacey. Drum and bass style, it's one of these kind of musics that's defined, I guess, quite a lot by its tempo. You'll often find a lot of drum and bass tracks between 160, 180, thereabouts. Sort of a British style of music, using what we will refer to as a break beat, which is this kind of movement. And at various different tempos, it's been the bedrock of sort of more, I say, dance music of the last couple of decades, really, and various subgenres of drum and bass sort of styles. We can't really talk about the breakbeat without giving specific mention to a track called Amen Brother, and a groove which is referred to as the Amen Break. And it's definitely worth having a little look for that. There's a great history of the Amen Break available. I think it's on YouTube at the moment. It's like a 10 or 15 minute, very, very pertinent history, not only about copyright issues, but also about how this couple of bars of drum groove essentially has influenced music across the world for decades. It's quite an incredible story and well worth having a look at. The track's called Amen Brother, and the band are the Winstons. I think it was late 60s release, thereabouts. So well worth having a little look for that. Back to the track itself. Repetition is really the key with this sort of feel. I suppose really the thing with drum and bass is that a lot of the drum parts tend to be programmed. So it takes a real sense of discipline for a drummer to play this style. But there are rewards to be had. Playing at this pace is perhaps a little bit unnatural for us, because most of the time when we're playing certainly breakbeat sort of grooves, it's probably a little bit more of a baggy sort of feel, and that's why the drum machine's kind of been employed in this style of music. But if you can get your mind working to that level and get the technique up to that level, it's a real fun way of playing, because you can do things with the time feels. Because the music itself is quite repetitious, it almost allows us to maybe get off that a little bit as well. So what I'm going to do in the performance of this track today is to maybe demonstrate that, kind of, I guess, with a bit of a nod to bands like Massive Attack. One of the things that they were very good at was playing with the time feel of the music without necessarily changing the tempo, so you can get almost like a reggae feel in a half-time feel against the drum and bass track as well. Also, good opportunity for a bit of displacement, so moving beats from where we'd expect them to fall. Certainly, again, with this kind of groove, it can be nice to displace it. There are displaced beats within the original Amen break, so it's, again, a great track to refer to learn a little bit about how that can be used. The track really here, I would say, is built between like two sections. You've got the sort of light cymbal section creating sort of a gentler texture against the very much more busy breakbeat groove at this fast pace. So you've got the intro with the old soft beaters, always nice to use. And again, that's providing a little bit of a contrast to the sort of sticking sound that we're going to get on the cymbals and the tighter 16th note kind of feel that we've got on the kit as well. So in terms of the chart, the actual part's reasonably easy to read. One of the difficult things about it is the fact the bars are going to fly by at 170 crotches a minute, which is why there are so many repeat sections. You're going to be going through the chart, reading sections, jumping back and going all over the place as far as the chart's concerned. So that in itself, again, is another discipline to learn through playing this track. I say in terms of actually reading the notes per bar, nothing too tricky there. What I would urge you to do is to try and feel the chord changes as sections a little bit when you listen to the music. If you follow the chart through and don't play, follow the chart through and follow the chord structure and follow the repeats, you'll actually find that the arrangement of the track is a lot easier to follow on a section for section basis rather than a bar for bar basis. It's like micromanagement. If you're trying to follow every single beat as you go through here, you're going to burn yourself out. So try and just think of each individual section and hear the music as sections rather than 16th notes or 8th notes compressed, because you will You'll blur your eyesight very, very quickly. Here we go.
KFD.